O rĩrĩ Akenya marathiĩ na mbere na gũkũngũĩra gũciarwo kwa mũhonokia Jesũ Kristo, maũndũ nĩ marĩkĩtie kũhana ta mekuoya mwerekera mwerũ gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ wa Kenya hamwe na kĩharo-inĩ kĩa ũteti thutha wa Gathoni wa Muchomba na ũrĩa ũkoretwo mũhari wa mbere kũruta thirikari mahĩtia Gwikora Haceke na kũrumio mbara ya Kamensi na ĩrĩa yatiga aingĩ magĩthithimũkwo. Na before ngũmenyithie ũrĩa kũrathiĩ na mbere rĩ, na gĩtũmi kĩa wa Muchomba gwĩkora kanua-inĩ ka ing'aurũ hũtu rĩ, ndakũhoya na gĩtĩo wĩtĩkĩre gũsubscribe, share na ndũkariganĩrwo kũhihinya gakengere. O rĩrĩ Akenya marathiĩ na mbere na kũruta thirikari mahĩtia gũkũ ng'enda-inĩ cia ũkinyanĩria, ndeto nĩ ĩkoretwo ĩkĩoywo na ũritũ mũnene mũno nĩ Akenya, kuona atĩ andũ no marathiĩ na mbere na kũnyitwo mĩgwate nĩ andũ arĩa marekũĩrwo gũkorwo nĩ maabitha a borithi. Ĩno nĩ thutha wa mbeũ nini matanyihĩire 5 kũnyitwo mĩgwate na mationekane kwa makĩria ma kiumia kĩmwe, harĩa marerĩkana atĩ manyitirwo nĩ maabitha a borithi, kĩrĩa kĩrerĩkana atĩ nĩ kumana na mandĩko mao kũhĩtũkĩra gũkũ ng'enda-inĩ cia ũkinyanĩria, harĩa mekĩrĩte mbica cia President William Ruto mũkuũ, mbica iria ciratigire aingĩ magegete gũkũ makĩonana tũnua. Thutha wa thirikari kwĩrĩkana atĩ nĩo moete mwerekera mwerũ na ciana ciao kũnyitwo mĩgwate, rĩu ũhoro ũcio nĩ ũrĩkĩtie gũcũngĩrĩria ateti aingĩ mũno kwĩyumĩria, harĩa maihũirwo nĩ marakara marĩkĩtie kũrekereria ndũmĩrĩri gũkũ ng'enda-inĩ cia ũkinyanĩria na kuga atĩ, who is this abducting young Kenyans and why are our security forces unable to do anything about it? We are celebrating Christmas and I find thinking of the families who cannot find their children because they were abducted by unknown people. As I watched the news last evening, I just could not understand how our #security institutions seem so completely helpless and powerless on this issue. Abduction started like a joke close to 6 months ago. They have been happening consistently since then, till they are now starting to get #normalized. Every time it happens, then #the police tell us, #it was not us. However, #to date, not a single person have been arrested for it. So, either the #police are lying and it's them. Or we have a team of #powerful criminals who have the ability to abduct people in broad daylight. And there is nothing the police can do about it, which would make the police completely useless. All a little of both. We have a #rogue unit. We have a #rogue unit drawn from our security system that's doing it, that are too powerful for the police. However the case, this is something the #Itungati from across every region in Kenya must step up and deal with it urgently. Merry Christmas. Nake mũmbunge wa Githunguri Gathoni wa Muchomba arekereria ndũmĩrĩri ĩrĩa ĩrakarĩtie Akenya na njĩra nene mũno makĩria, harĩa augĩte atĩ, abducting young people to silence them is a rudimentary exhibit of how low our country can go yet, governed by the rule of law. The 22 years Billy from Embu and Peter from Meru are just but a few of the many young people who have disappeared in the hands of unknown people, allegedly with intention of torture and maim. Silencing them through arbitrary arrest and torture will only build pressure and tolerance to extreme suppression. Putting their family under stress during this Christmas is inhumane and ungodly. Release Peter and Billy and all those abductees, or present them to court as per Kenya's constitution. Kenya is a democracy. Stop impunity. Ndũmĩrĩri yake nĩ ĩtumũrĩte marakara maingĩ mũno kuma kũrĩ Akenya nginya harĩa mategwĩtigĩra mandĩkĩte na kũmwĩra atĩ, as much as we acknowledge that the young men may have gone astray and committed fault, we must stand against the abductions and inhumane treatment. We are not opposing their arrest if they are found culpable of any wrongdoing. But We demand due process. Let them be presented in court where their families can have the peace of knowing they are safe. Can take its rightful course. Na kyo ade kana kugate. As long as they did not condemn the mistake they did, it makes this cute and very useless post. Na kyo amushokire na komwirate. In June, a friend of mine would make such silly comment, and until his wife died one day, he is very humble after tasting death in his own house. Kuwa mpole. Na kyo amushokire na amwirate. There is no problem there. Na uzuri, mimi si rafiki yako. It only happens to your friends. Did the boy do the right thing? Nake ade kana kugate, any sound mind reading your statement will know that this is one-sided and incomplete. In calling out the authorities, you should have taken this as an opportunity to advise the young generation that freedom of expression has limits and they should operate within the law. Nake amushokire na komwirate. So, when they steal, we also tell them it's wrong and allow them to be abducted. Suppose this was your son. Nake ade kana kugate. The president must be respected. Period. Nake amushokire na komwirate. Do you mean they were abducted for disrespecting the president? So, the abductors are already unmasked? Nake ashokire na kugate. He should also respect people who gave him that power he's misusing. Nake ashoke na kugate. And it was right for him to be abducted and tortured. Okay. Her mother is a woman just like you and others. The pain and torture is always unexcusable, and we are not the ones involved. Anyway, your justification for abduction is valid. Nake ashoke na kugate. Does he respect Kenya's constitution, which clearly say this young boy should be presented to court instead of abducting them? Nake ade kana kugate. Teach them morals. We have better new ways of criticism. Anyway, itungati waambiliki. Watazidi kushikwa if you don't tell them the truth. Nake ade kana kugate. They have to respect the president. Very bad AI of president picture is bad. Nake amushokire na komwirate. Respecting the president is a personal choice and cannot be forced by anyone. Respect of institution is paramount, irrespective of the office holder. We have 2 deputy presidents in Kenya. Who is the legitimate of the 2 to be respected above the other? Nake augate. If it's arrest, it should be as per the constitution, not like this crazy government is doing. Nake aihirone marakara ade kana kugate. I remember Joho saying that they were coming for anyone that has a different opinion or view of their governance. This is shameful and backwards in our country that is purporting to be governed by the rule of law. Nake ade kana kugate. Freedom has limitations. The presidency should be respected even when you don't agree with it. Nakyo augate.